We just signed Michael Jordan!
I dream I move, I dream I groove like Michael.
I'm like, oh, and then you know what happened here? You know what happened here? You know what happened before?
Wait, do I use all of this?
Your morning sunshine when the dreams aren't feeling fine. You're a eucalyptus leaf, you make my muscles weak. You're a sweet moonshine and now I finally feel alive. Will you dance with me? Let's forget all about the night. You can follow my lead, we'll be partners in crime. Your honey water wine, you make me warm inside. Your morning sunshine when the dreams aren't feeling fine. You're a eucalyptus leaf, you make my muscles weak. You're a sweet moonshine and now I finally feel alive.
Today is excuse me, today is Wednesday morning and I'm about to go to school, to campus right now. I'm a bit late, but I'm gonna get going. I just wanted to speak or say something on this vlog because I was sick last week, like the whole of last week, so I didn't really quite say much or film, but I just wanted to open, or not really open, but to just say something. Also, I look cute. This hairstyle is cute. And yeah, I just hope I won't get cold because wow. But yeah, anyways guys, let me go to campus and yeah.
Many lies that I've told, and many secrets that I hold. Not ready to see the truth unfold. Didn't know that time could go so slow. If only I just listened to your warnings. You told me that my foolishness had consequences.
Don't worry.
Going to confession, desperate for redemption. I listen to God's word, but don't practice what I've heard. My friends tell me to stop stressing, that life is a blessing. You only live once, do what your heart wants. I keep replaying all the memories, looking for a way to cure this pain. I'm such a
Hello sunflowers. It's currently 5:15 and I came home like 10 minutes ago. My feet hurt. I've been walking a lot today. I got this mic and I'm not sure if it works, like, but I'm just gonna leave it here. Yeah, I went to the museum today and that was nice. My mind needed that. Like, I had such a productive day at school today. I was in the library. I attended 2 classes and then I was in the library for the rest of the time. I left campus at around close to 1 o'clock. Then I had to go somewhere and then I went to meet up with a friend. And then we went to the museum. Ah man, the people that are in my life like taking me to museums for some reasons. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to fill you guys on that. I think I'm hungry and I'm gonna eat these. But yeah, I wanna study. I wanna rest for like 30 minutes and then study. But yeah.
trying to reset the time right from the start. There are
many lies that I've told and many secrets that I hold. Not ready to see the truth unfold.
You guys, I don't know if you can see, but that's my name. It says Ria Waka and then Morena that side, so it's like
Time could go so slow.
Hi, sunflowers. So I've been home for like a good 2, if not 3 hours, and I was sitting here just listening to music and reading my book. So I'm like, okay, now seems like a perfect time to just sit down and catch you guys up on what has been happening with my life. Sorry about that, guys. I hope you guys can still hear me. It's quite noisy outside, so I hope the mic can salvage that. So, outside of like school and everything, I remember on Thursday there's a particular conversation that I had with a kind stranger. That's how I choose to call him because I don't know him. There's a particular conversation that is not leaving my head. And on Thursday, after school, I needed to go somewhere, so I walked there. So after finishing or wrapping whatever it is that I was doing, I was waiting at a particular spot, sort of like a bus stop. I was waiting for a text before moving on to the next location. So as I'm waiting, this friendly stranger arrives and he just sits next to me, and I was kind of like startled because I didn't see him coming. Like he came out of nowhere. I was like, okay. And then he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, did I scare you? And I'm like, yes. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, that wasn't my intention, all of that. And for some reason the conversation just flowed and he just started asking me questions. The way I spoke or the way I answered his questions, I don't usually do that, but for some reason it felt okay to do that day. So I answered the questions that he was asking me, because he asked me if I'm from school, and I was like yes, and he asked me what I was doing, if he may ask. I told him, and he encouraged me. It was a very, very uplifting conversation. Like I saw the hand of God remind me of why I'm doing what I'm doing. So it was academically encouraging. Not only that, he went on to ask me a very weird and random question for me. Like I never expected somebody who I don't know had asked me that question, and he just asked me, so what is your 5-year plan, or do you have a 5-year plan? And I was like, I don't have that. I actually refrain from writing those. And then he asked me why, and I'm like, because it just feels like even if I plan, God's will is going to prevail anyway. So I'd rather save myself from my plans and just always, try my best to align myself with God's plans for my life. Because, guys, I've planned things and a lot of things didn't go my way. So basically, to put it plain, I was literally discouraged, right? So he then goes on to tell me something that I really, and these things, it's not that we don't know them, but that day it brought about a particular like consciousness, like in a way that has never come to me before. And he's like to me, remember that you are not separate from God. You see, as soon as he said that, I was like, Then he drew my attention. Like I really started to pay like excuse me, to pay attention. And I'm like, And then as he went on to speak, it was like he understood that from what I had said, that I was saying that I can never dream dreams that are in alignment to God's dreams for me. So he was basically just encouraging me and telling me that you are not separate from God. So write the dreams down, write the plans down, write like the picture that you have in your heart or in your mind about where you see yourself in those years down. And then he said something that we usually refrain from thinking about when the negative comes. So we usually like, but what if it doesn't work out? And he was like, but what if it actually works out? And you wrote it down. Wouldn't that like add something very significant to your journey with God? And he was just talking to me, and he actually opened my mind to seeing it differently. Because I remember in high school when one of my teachers asked me that question. It was a couple of us, and the others answered, and I couldn't bring myself to answer because I've had this perspective that there's a scripture in the Bible that says man plan but God's will prevail. So I remember the way I answered that question. I was like, I don't have any plans. I want what God wants for me. I want the will of God to be done in my life. So in as much as I would dream, or I had dreams that I've never maybe spoken about, I always refrained from voicing them out because I don't know, I just didn't want to make that mistake of saying something and then it doesn't come to pass because it's not part of God's will for me. So he then went on to encourage me to do that, and I left that conversation actually thinking about it, because in that very moment it felt like God was saying to me, okay, my baby, you've traveled quite a journey with me, and I know your heart and all those things, but I do want you to dream. I do want you to always have faith, even in the midst of uncertainty, even when you're not sure whether something is going to happen or not. I want you to have faith that I am in you, my spirit is in you, and that as you continue to seek me and to inquire of me, I will align your heart to my heart, so that whatever it is that you write down, some may come to pass and some may not, but allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to be a kid in that aspect, to just faith it up, like just. And I really treasure that. So that was one of the things that stuck with me. And yeah, I guess I hope that makes sense, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. Maybe you're like me and you used to write things down on, and now you don't anymore because you've been discouraged, because it just feels like no matter what you write down or whatever you speak, um as a desire for it to come to pass doesn't come to pass. And you're literally just like me. Like, we're so used to being disappointed that even when something good comes our way, we can't believe it. Like, we question it. I just wanted to encourage you that it's okay. It's okay, because even in all of that, God is there. God is there, and he will pick you up just as he picked me up that day. Um, and I'm smiling because that's how real it is to me. So I don't know what I'm saying, but I hope that that encourages you one way or the other. And yeah, personalize it the way that you see fit. And yeah, don't be scared to ask God questions. He's your father. Ask him questions where you need clarity, where you need answers. And yeah, he's faithful and he's good to answer you and to not leave you in the dark. And yeah, and to give you peace above all. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I hope that you take something for yourself from that. But yeah, that was how my week went. And also a huge shout out to my uncle for getting me this mic. I really hope that it does a good job in blocking, or rather reducing, the noises outside and enhancing mine. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share the video. Till next time. Bye.